Excuse me. As you see, I just went in, man. I just went in and did some shit, right? All right, okay, cool. Whatever. All right. Am I pleased? Yup, I'm pleased. I just created a bunch of shit, right? So I'm gonna take all that shit that I created, all right, just off the fly, off the top. I wasn't really thinking about it. I'm just fucking doing it, right? So I'm gonna plug this input into the MPC 3000 because I can't resample on EPS. You can resample like in sample rate, but like to actually resample, um, can't do that shit, man. So this is my resampler. So I want to go in here, sample that in here real quick, play it, give me a level, make sure I don't get no feedback because that's the worst thing. All right, so let's go ahead and get a level. We are only in mono. Why is it only playing in mono? And that's okay because my chord's fucked up. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna play this. Listen, get a frequency. I'm only gonna play a certain sequences. I created a couple sequences. I'm just gonna just play a couple of them, resample them, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do from there. I just gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. All right, so what I can do, right? When you jamming out like this, me personally, I don't really I don't I don't get ahead of myself. I just do shit. Like on the spot, I just do it. Like I got these two devices. I know this EPS 16 plus can't resample, but I know it can resample a bit rate and all that, right? But I know that my resampling is this MPC 1000, and there's so much I can do into this before I put it back into the EPS 16 plus. But do I want to do that? I gotta listen. So I'm just gonna basically be listening to what I'm resampling from the EPS 16 plus. I got a nice reverb on it. I love the effects on on Ensoniq gear. I love their effects, man. Crazy. Now I can hook up the run it through the ASR 10. I'm not gonna do that because it's not. This is just strictly about these two pieces of gear been calling me, and that's why you see me working with them. When you see me switch up, when I switch up that gear that I switched up from, it's calling me. So my gear talks to me. I promise you it does. So I'm just going to go in. I want to hope. I want to say. I hope everybody's well who's watching the feed. This is really a jam out session. This is what I would do if I wasn't live, and I'm live now. Mack Lively, live in effect. So I'm just going to go in, fuck around with a couple of the sequences from in here, and then I'm gonna see what I can work with. And anytime I resample or when you resample, it's best to turn the loop off, so you just can have that where you don't have to fix the end like that. So just turn your loop off. So I'm gonna do that right now on the EPS 16 Plus. All right. So as you see, right, I got a shitload of. I did all my sequences right into here. So I'm just gonna come out of here, right? Tweak the beginning, get my, and I'm gonna trunk it. You know what I mean? Get my points right, right? and then I gotta figure out, do I want to go back? Why did I take the sound from the EPS 16 Plus and put it into the MPC 1000? That's a question. Why did I do that? And that's the question I ask myself. Why am I doing this? I'm doing it because I want to be able to slow this down and listen to the pitch. I want to listen. I'm gonna listen to it in the 1000. Let me come out of this joint. I want to listen to it in the 1000. I want to listen to it in the EPS 16 Plus. But I know the 1000 is probably where I'm going to leave it at. And then anything from there I will work with. So the EPS 16 Plus, it's not done because I probably mess with it a little bit here in the 1000 and figure out, yo, I could do the exact same shit in the EPS 16 Plus by using the low pass filters in this joint, right? And then add another effect to it. I know the 1000 got some effects, but 1000 effects is just nothing compared to the fucking EPS 16 Plus effects. I promise you that. The 1000 effects are like more cheesy. They very thin to me, to my ear. So I'm just gonna go in. I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna see what the low pass sound like on each chop, on each frequency that I my own shit that I sampled in. And you know what's gonna happen? They're gonna, cause I said the word sample. They're gonna fuck around and tell me I sampled somebody's shit, and they're gonna fucking give me a strike, not a strike, but it's like a hit they're gonna give me. Who gives a fuck? This is my shit. Y'all don't own the rights to my shit, so I'm gonna say that. This is my shit. I own my own shit. Alright? So I had to say that. So let's just go back into the mode. We turn this down and go into trim. And let's start with sample one. So let's just play this. So I'm gonna get my start point right. So once I get that start point right, I already truncate that beginning. I gotta get rid of that. And it's always gonna be a perfect loop, even if I don't fix the end. But I got a lot of dead space here and a lot of fat on the end of that. I want to get rid of that fat. So all I'm gonna do is go to the end, and I already know I just want to tighten up on that fat right there, probably about right here. So I'm just gonna tighten up on that fat. Like I'm gonna leave a little fat on the end. Hit that, boom. Go to the next. I'm just kind of cleaning this shit up, man. That's all I'm doing. Making sure my start is good. Cause you gotta remember I'm sampling. So you see how it's not hitting on that one, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and trim that fat off the beginning, right? Go to the next joint, like it's basically the same shit. Just go to the end, just clean a little, get all that extra fat. I don't need that on my shit. So you see where I'm about ready to go. I might just chop this shit. So I'm gonna hit edit, clean that fat up, boom. Go to the next frequency. Same shit. I got 4 frequencies, I think. No, 5. Get that beginning tight. Go ahead and get that fat off of there. I already know it's the same shit. Like I said, it's the same shit. Just go back to the end. Just take that fat off the end and this is the one I'm really gonna fuck with. This is what I'm really gonna fuck with. So I'm gonna trim that fat off of that. Alright, go to the next joint, right? This one here. Get the start point right. It's a process, man. So it's really, I'm just fucking with it. So I already hear that. That's good. Come to the end. Get that fat off of the end. I don't really kill all the fat. Leave a little bit of extra fat just to work off on the end so I can have it. This is the one to fuck right here. So this is really one of the ones I'm going to really be fucking with. So let's just get that fat trimmed off of that frequency and hit the next joint. And these two here, these are going to be my main joints that I fuck with. All right, so you can see the wave right there. I don't know if you can see that. You see that wave right there? I'm just going to come up and take some of that fat off. Always kind of like where I don't hit it on the one, kind of looks like a little duck under. I don't know if it's a reverse duck or a ducking. Whatever. All right, you know what I'm talking about. So let's clean that up. Go to the end of this joint right here, right? And like I said, it's a little bit of fat on the end because that's what you don't want to undercut. You don't want to get a whole fucking 6-pack, or you trying to get a 6-pack, but you want your 6-pack to be overnight. It ain't gonna happen overnight. So you gotta leave a little bit of that fat on there, man. So just hit it and then you good. So like I said, I'm gonna be fucking with these two here. So if I count out, I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. All right, so this is when you get back to your mathematics, man. You gotta say, okay, every bar is a beat. I mean, every bar is 4 beats. So we got bar 1, that's 4. Bar 2, that's 8. Bar 3, that's 12. And bar 4 is 16. This is a 4-bar loop. So remember I showed you the other day. I had to take that video down because they gave me an option. Keep it up, and then I had to go to copyright school. I done been through the school like numerous times. I'm just tired of going through the fucking school, man. So that's why I'm sampling my own shit, man, for now. All right, there's ways around to do it. Just don't be playing the sample for over a bar. You can't play shit for over a bar or a bar and a half. They're going to get you, man. So I'm going to do the same thing that I did yesterday, but I'm just going to make sure I get a good loop. All right, so how do I do that? I'm just going to go to my end. I'm going to go to my end. All right, because this is what I'm working with. This is exactly what I'm working with, man. So I know I don't need all that fat on the end of that. I know that. So I'm gonna stretch it out, and then I'm gonna turn on the loop. I'm gonna turn the loopy on. All that little shit right there is echo. So I probably would say would be about right here. And then I'm gonna turn the loop on. Remember I told you about that forward shit. Got to turn that, make sure that shit on there. So let's listen now. dope, man. That's dope, right? That's a money loop right there. All right, so that's a money loop. So I'm just going to keep that. I'm going to turn my loop back off. I'm going to trim the remaining of that fat off of that bitch, and it got to go. So I got my 6-pack now. Hit do it, boom. All right, so that chop there is good. I mean, that frequency there is good. So let's go to the next joint. Let's go to this. We're gonna apply the same shit because it's all in the same. It's really the same. If I would have copied that number and put that number here, it would have been the same shit, man. All right, so let's just zoom out. Come to this. The last part of the cheese steak. The cheese is right here. So we'll probably put it about right there. Turn the loop on and listen. That shit go right there. So that you see what I'm doing, right? You see the wave, right? When I stretch it out, let me go to the end. Look, but look, you see that? You see that there? You see that? Look, you see that little motherfucking 32 right there? That 32. That can't be 32. We don't want that to be 32. It gotta be 0. Let's just play it again. Even though that shit was tight though, it was tight. But we want that shit to be money game. So let's listen to the loop again. So that's money, right? So now we know. When I do this, I don't know why I turn the loop off. I don't know if it's, I never just did it with the loop on. I'll just turn it off and then I trim the fat off, right? So, all right, that fat's trimmed off. That's only on the first, only got 5 sequences. So that's only on 4 and 5. I'm just fucking with 4 and 5, man. Because as I was doing this, I know I want to chop this shit. I want to chop it. I want to chop my own shit. And how I do that is I'm just going to go back into here and I'm going to go to that sequence 4, which is this. The loop is off. I'm going to turn the loop back on. I'm going to listen just one more time just to make sure I'm right and exact. All right, so we know that I got 4 bars. So 4 bars is 16 pads. So you got per bar, that's 4 beats, 8, 12, 16, right? So that's 4 bars. So now I'm saying to myself, well, shit, let me just copy this. Let me just copy that sound, just in case I fuck up. Let's just copy this joint. So we're going to go ahead and edit. I think there's a copy feature in here. No, there's no copy feature. All right, so I'm just going to cancel that. I'm going to come out of this. I'm going to come out of this. Nothing on these pads. This is fresh start. So I'm going to come to main. Go into my mode program. Hit the pad. Come down to this thing here and sign that. That will be sample 4. This is on this pad. But it's not. It's a poly. So I got to go into this screen. It's on one shot. But I want it to be on. I'm gonna leave it on. No. I'm gonna come back to that main screen, come up to here, and put this on mono. Then I'm gonna come back down to here, go over to here, and turn that one shot to note off. So now when I hit the pad, I gotta hold it down. That's very important that I do this. Alright. See, the loop is on, still on, right? But that level, that signal is low. So what we have to do, we gotta go back in the main, go back to mode, go back to trim, hit edit, and we're gonna normalize it. Hit do it. So you see what they say is normalizing. It's low there. We're gonna bring that level all the way up to. I don't know if I want 100%. I don't want to do 100. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna do 80%. So 80 hit do it. So 80's good. I don't want to max out 100. And I'm gonna do the normalizing while I'm here on 5 as well. So I might as well go ahead and do that while I'm here. And I want that to be 80 as well. Okay. Just brought it up a little bit so we can come back to 4. So now I'm gonna go back to my program, which is on bank pad A. Hit main, come back to mode program. Right. Remember I told you this is the note off. Okay, so that's cool, right? So I'm going to go back into mode trim, and I'm turning these loops off on these joints. Turning the loop off. So that's that loop. All right, so them loops is off on 4 and 5. So I'm gonna go back to main, hit mode, hit program, go back to my main joint, and then on this track I'm gonna put sample 5. And then see how it's playing when I let off the pad? I don't want that. Turn the note off. That's good money, right? Okay. So in my mind, you're probably saying, well, what are you doing? I just broke it down to you. If you didn't catch it, you got to overstand or understand what I'm trying to do. So now we have that. So now I need to come back to this pad. I had to assign it to something so I can play it. That's the loop, right? If I turn the loop back on, I can get all that, but I don't want the loop on. I want to go to my filter. And I want to put a low pass filter on this. So now I'm just going to go hit a low pass filter, slide over to the frequency, and then I'm just going to start dialing down. Just to see what it sounds like. So when you, I'm not trying to make a beat right now. I'm trying to gather my frequencies, my thoughts, my vibration. I'm trying to make all them motherfuckers talk, man. If I focus on one and forget about the other, when I get into the beat side of it, I gotta go in and fix the fucking frequency. I don't want to do that. I want to get this frequency right now, which this is my shit I played. I want to get it together now. So when I actually start hitting that kick and that snare, I don't have to worry about colliding and shit clashing because I'm fixing the shit now. I can't make it sound like a soulful sample, but you become the soul. I'm the soul to this fucking beat, to this frequency, to this, you know that word. I'm the soul to it. You become the soul and join in the one. So that's what makes me have the power of this frequency. Because I'm controlling the frequencies of what I know that will work when I hit them fucking drums. That makes any sense. I'm not trying to be funny with anybody. I know I'm speaking a lot of, language that you may not be familiar with. Most of you guys are. Some of you guys are, what the fuck is he talking about? You just gotta feel it, man. You gotta listen. Get your headsets on and bang out. So that's where I'm at. So now we just listen to what does a low pass sound like. Let's just listen. And you heard what Jonathan said. So I'm gonna read this comment. This is what he said. He said, "Look, man, I got to pause because I need a break on my ears." He said, "Listening in the background. Thanks for the dope vibes." All right. Then he says, "I miss my one K, dude. I love the bait. I guess that's saying bass. I can't see it because it's yeah, the bass match, the EQ and compression in it. It's auto. Yeah, dope. And I was gonna get to that. I ain't got to that yet, but he pointed that out, man. He pointed that out. Remember, this is not fast food. This is like fucking cuisine, man. This is that high tech food, that good shit. You know what I mean? This is that good shit that you gonna pay for that good shit and you gonna get that good shit. It's gonna be very tasty. You want fast food? You gotta go to the people that want that shit fast and make it beat in 5 and 10 minutes. They the fast food niggas. I don't fuck with them kind. I ain't saying I fucks with them dudes, but I just don't do that. I don't do that kind of work. I'm not saying I don't do that kind of work. I do that kind of work when I'm just fucking doing that kind of work. When I want to work at McDonald's or fucking Burger King, that's where I go to work at. When I want to work in Red Lobster or whatever high class restaurant, that's where I'm working at. All right, so that's the best way I can fucking describe it. So let's get back to this. We're listening to frequency. So I got a low pass. I'm only low pass 24. Let's just low pass down to like 10%. Now, what would that sound like with a high that low pass? Just like that with not no. Let me boost it up with some resonance, right? I'm just boosting the bass up. No EQ or nothing yet. Oh my god. You hear I made that into like a bass? Wow, that was deep. So let's just put a high pass filter on this and see what that sounds like. Bring this back up. Now picture that with that other low bass I had layered together. It's dope, man. That's a bypass high filter. Let's just go to a high filter. Dial in a little bit to the low pass side of it. Now picture this high pass filter with that low I had. It's dope, man. What other filter we got? We got some other filters here. This is an EQ low. I didn't even know about these filters. So let's just see if we can. What is these? So I guess this with what do they call this shit? It's not Velixia. What is it called? With the JJOS, he created all these other joints in here, man. I don't know what all this shit. I ain't even explore this shit, man. All right, so I'm not even gonna get into all that. Stick to the basic shit. He added an EQ high and an EQ low. So let's just stick to the let's just go back to the original. Let's not even do nothing in here. Let's take what we had from here add some compression and EQ to this frequency, right? Let's add some EQ and compression on the main out, which he was talking about, which Jonathan was talking about, right? Let's add some fucking EQ and compression on the main out, the master. So we're gonna go back to mode program. Go back there. Let me just make sure I got my filters off. How we good. So we're gonna go to my master out. Hit master out. Hit effects. Now this shit, I gotta turn it down because this shit can get real fucking loud, man. So the EQ is off. Let's just put the EQ on and turn this down a little bit so I can listen. All right, let me turn it off. But it's not going to work. Let me see. Yeah, it is. All right, that's cool, right? That's EQ. This is no EQ. It's a lot of difference. EQ on. And let's tweak the EQ. We're only dealing with the master out. Let's just tweak the EQ. Hit open window. And let's just fuck with the low pass. I mean the high pass. Boost him up about 1 notch. Let's fuck with the frequency sweep level. I'm gonna stick to 8,000. Come over to my mid. I'm just tweaking right now. I'm gonna leave it right there. Come down to my other low mid. This is where you gotta really listen and get what you want, man. I'm gonna leave it right there, +2. Come down to my low, and I'm gonna turn my low down. And then I'm gonna boost to see what it sounds like. It's gonna be real loud. So that high shit, I don't want. I need to tame that. Turn it down a little bit more. Oh, that's cool. And this is gonna affect every frequency that I got in this box. 4 and 5 frequency is going to affect that. So now we're going to come over and add compression. So we're going to go back to the master. All right, let's just close out. Go over. We're going to slide over to the master and turn that compression on. Turn it off. Turn it on. Hit open window. Now we're going to boost the compression. We had an 8:1 ratio. Let's just mess with the gain. Ow. Do you hear? Oh my God. Do you hear the difference? So I know I'm clipping on. I see I'm clipping on my iRig. So let's not give it so much compression. Let's just take it down to a 4:1 ratio. Wow. Go ahead and turn my thrust down some. Turn my attack down a little bit. Probably like 10. All right, that's cool. That's cool for me right there. So I'm gonna close out of this. Go back to the main. Hit the other chop frequency. I got the same master effects to my knowledge. Let me just make sure I'm correct. Mode program. Go into that. Yeah. It's good. It's going to give you no. This no. This not no effects. It's just the frequency, right? All right. So that's what I'm gonna put back into the EPS 16 plus. So let's just do that. All right. So I got that. You know, it's the EPS 16 plus is mono, right? Go back into the mono cable. Put this shit back in here. My bag for the headpiece. Right? Get that back in there. Move some shit around. Bring this back up to here, right? So now we want to go back into here. From here. So we had this originally. We want to take this one. So I still see me clipping. I'm gonna play this frequency on the EPS 16 plus. The guy gotta go take a motherfucking. I gotta relieve myself real quick. I'll be right back. I apologize for the delay, but you know I'm only human, right? Yo, I forgot, man. You see that? I forgot. I completely forgot that I wanted to flip my own shit, right? Let me stop that. Before I go back into the EPS 16 plus, I gotta first I gotta turn this shit down. This shit is very loud. It's clipping like a motherfucker, right? So we know that loop was set perfect, right? That loop was a good loop, right? So I want to chop it. I want to chop this into 16 pads. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to chop my own shit. go back into my mode, trim. But I said I was gonna copy this wave just in case I fuck up, right? So let's go back to main mode program. Go to this sample, hit open window just to copy this joint. Hit copy. We want to copy sample 4 to sample 6. Yep. Hit do it. So now we know we want to change this to no on this pad. Huh? Hold on. Mode program. This pad, we're going to name it. That's going to be sample 6. Nah. I'm going to take that pad and just make that 6 so I ain't got to set that. Alright, so then we're going to come back down to the next one. Which is this one. And we're going to hit open window. We're going to copy that to 7. Hit do it. Come back out the main. Go back to mode program and make that 7. Hit main mode trim. We already know the loop is perfect, right? So we good. And we're going to hit shit. What do I hit? Hit chop. I forgot how to fucking auto chop on here. Hit chop. Hold on. Go back to main mode trim. It's chop, right? It's chop. Shit. What I forgot what I do. Hit They got me for 9 regions. I want 16 regions. No. I'm going through my regions. So I guess this is right. Hit what's this divide shit? No, I don't want to divide that. Let's hit undo that. That divided that one frequency. So where's the undo at? Oh shit. Hit cancel. Come back out. Hit chop. Hit cancel again. I'm fucking up. I forgot how to auto chop. Hit chop. Slide over to the region. We got 16 regions. We're going to hit. Is it slice? Yeah. Wait, auto? Oh, let's let him do it. I don't know if this is right, because it was something about new program. Nah, fuck this all up, man. Let's cancel that shit. How the fuck I do this shit? I forgot that quick, man. Alright. Hit chop. 16 chops. Hit edit. New sample. On a convert to slice samples. Convert to patch. So we want to convert to slice samples, which is 2. create new program. Yeah. All right, now I'm good. Hit create new program. Yes. My release. Shit. Let's just leave it at. I don't want my release to be 0. I want it to be like 20. Convert slice. Yup. Hit do it. Create new program. Yup. Hit do it. All right. So now we should be good. We should be. All right. So let's come out of this. Go to the program. All right, so we got him. So we got him. So go. So I got a lot more control. I like this better. I like this a lot better than just me. What I played was good, right? I ain't gonna lie. What I played was good. I could just play that, like it's there. But now I got chops, 16 chops. So here's where I get a little. I get happy. I'm like, fuck that. I'm not even gonna transfer this back to the EPS 16 plus because I like this here on these. I like this pad feeling, right? Oh, I'm like, oh, that is dope. All right, so I'm gonna stick to the fucking MPC. I was gonna stick to the 1,000, man. That shit dope, bro. I ain't gonna front. So now I got that program. That's called Program 6. So we're gonna do the same shit to come back to main mode. No, hold up. Main mode. Trim. So we got all these chops right here. Look, all of them right there on 6, right? 16 chops. New program. We're gonna go to 5. So we already got this. So we're gonna chop this bitch right here. Yeah, that's dope. Alright. So we're gonna hit chop. Go back to the same shit that I was at. And I'm gonna get confused again. Hit not is it slice? Or is it edit? Yes, edit. Hit edit. This is gonna be new sample 8. Convert slices. Yup. We're gonna hit F2 and new program, yup. And we're gonna say yup and do it. So now come back out. I guess this will be considered program 5. Yup. That's dope, man. I ain't gonna front. That shit's dope. All right, so I'm good. So now all I gotta do now is make a beat. Or take these chops and put them into the EPS 16 plus. I think I'm gonna do both, but for now I'm just gonna get into the beat game. So I'm just gonna move this keyboard down, right? I'm gonna move it down so I can bring it a little closer to me. I don't think I'm gonna be able to hit any buttons. I don't want to fuck nothing up. Kind of want to center up on this key on this drum machine, right? Bang out some shits, load up some drums, and we're gonna rock out. So let's just do that. Mode, load. All right, just kind of want to go to my I want to go to my drums. So remember, I had a problem with this card reader, right? I fixed the problem, right? What did I do? If you look at the video, you know what I did. So I'm gonna take this. That's a different joint right there. Come to this joint right here where my drums is at. I think my drums is on here. Yup, drum kits. Be very cautious when you put these joints back in. Get it right. Slide in. Boom. Mode. Load. Find some drums. Don't know what drums I want. Let's find something. Shit, I don't know what I want, man. Let's just go to hit this. Hit do it. I don't want to clear it. So we're just gonna do it. All right, see what we got now. Change it. All right, so we got some drums. So let me just bang out on. Let me get a drum pattern going on real quick. I don't like these drums, man. I'm gonna load something else up. I'm gonna fuck with them. I'm gonna fuck with them. I'm gonna fuck with them. Are you serious? She was standing up. She only 8 months. She was holding on to something. Oh, she gonna be walking before she crawl. Yeah, that's your sister. Don't be trying to let her stand up and she fall over. Okay, you watch. Okay. I love you, man. Peace, 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 peace. All right, so let's get this snare in here. That snare hard as hell, man. All right, let me get back to what I was doing. So I'm trying to create a drum track, right? To get these frequencies in here. Yo, 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 yo. Let me slow down a little bit. Motherfucker, get ahead of the game. Gonna fuck around, get slapped in the face. Yo, you see that, right? So I chop my own shit. I like that better than what I played. I ain't gonna front because I'm feeling I'm pocketing on the chops on my drums. Basic drum shit, man. I just put something together. But them chops, I went from instead of me was doing this. I gave that motherfucker some flavor. That shit hitting. So we got this sequence. We're gonna make another sequence. But here's the sequence right here. All right, so we're gonna copy this sequence, right? And we're gonna go to the other chops. And then I'll probably add I'm done. I'm just gonna be done. I'm gonna be done with that. I'm not gonna do no bass line. I'm just gonna get my sequences right. Come back to the bass line another time, man. Cause when you start getting real happy, when I get real happy of my progression, what I'm doing, that means to tell me the next sequence after that, I gotta slow down. Cause I lose focus. Just start hitting fucking pads and acting stupid and dumb as shit. I ain't listening. That's me. So let me find me another. I'm gonna do another sequence, but I'm gonna add them other chops in here. That shit crazy. That shit crazy. I promise you that shit crazy. All right, so we're gonna go to this track here. What was supposed to be doing? Shit. Delete this motherfucker. Delete this whole bitch. Yep. Yep, delete the whole motherfucker right there. All right, so now we're gonna go to other titty chops, right? And right here, they got that extra little ooh ooh to them. Look. Yeah, right there. Then I'm gonna play the same shit, hit the same pass and see what it sounds like. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that same shit. All right, so we got these two sequences. I can live with that. So we got these two sequences right here. That shit tough right there. And then this one right here. God. Back to the other joint. Dope. Let that ride out a little bit. Do it again. Then come back to this bitch right here. yo, that shit knocking, man. That's a wrap. So I guess y'all get what I did. I'm definitely gonna say what I did in the EPS 16 plus. Definitely gonna say this as I did in the MPC 1000. There's a lot more different patterns that I can play. I could just stay with this. So I'm gonna fuck with that. I got another sequence in my brain, right? Let's copy this joint right here real quick to 5. All right, and then we're gonna get rid of this joint right here. We're gonna get rid of this joint right here. Kill that. Shit knocking, bro. I promise you, knocking. I like it. All right, so I'm just gonna find some shit that go. Just gonna freelance some shit, man. I'm fucking with this. Freelance it. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. Try it again. Money gang, money gang, money gang, money gang. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, that's dope. Come back to this one here, right here. Shit knock. Let's just start from the top, see what we got, and work from there. And then we're going to discuss what I just did if you got any questions.